Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here today. So we are going to focus straight on deep cleaning this house today. It is definitely in need of a good deep cleaning morning. I love just to tidy our home. That's really my jam. I don't really like spending large chunks of time doing deep cleans, but some days you just really have to do it. So come along with me today as I deep clean our house. I'm going to handle bathrooms. I'm going to do our living room, our kitchen. I'm going to do the floors, vacuum and mop, and then spot clean some of the stains that I have on our flooring and just make sure our house is reset and ready to go. So if you are needing some good cleaning motivation, maybe some deep cleaning motivation, you are in the right spot. So hopefully this video will motivate you to want to clean your space. And if today you just need a chill day and just some couch time and just want to watch this video, grab a good snack or maybe an iced coffee and watch along. So I'm glad you're here and let's get right into it. Okay, so this is one of my kiddos' bathrooms. So this is the main space that my children use anytime they need to go to the bathroom or when they're brushing their teeth and washing up and that sort of thing. So this space gets used a lot. I still have pretty little kids, so they will take a shower or a bath typically in the primary bathroom just because it's a bigger bathtub. So our bathtub doesn't get used a lot right here, but the sink definitely does. I've always got to scrape out toothpaste from this area. So when I'm cleaning the bathrooms that the kids use, I focus a lot just on the surfaces because not only do I want to kill the germs in here and do a big germ blast with the chemical stuff, but I also want to just make sure that I'm getting all of the gunk and buildup off. And so I will clean the outside of the toilet with a Clorox, or I think this brand that I'm using right now is a Lysol wipe that you can throw away. I love to clean the toilets with stuff that I can just throw away. I don't really like using my microfiber cloths on the toilets just for germs. I mean, obvious reasons. And then I use Comet, which is like a powder cleaner in the toilet bowl. I think that does a really good job getting the space clean. And then I use a multi-surface cleaner on the counters. And then my favorite glass cleaner is what I use on the glass. I've shared that before. It's so good. It smells so good. And then the last thing I do is I will change out the hand towel just so that they can have a clean hand towel. And I vacuum. Sometimes I mop this space. It just kind of depends. Now I do always use a disinfecting wipe just around the toilet. I have little boys, and if you've ever cleaned a toilet that a little boy's used, you know that a lot of times you have to just kind of clean the flooring around the toilet. That's definitely the age group of kiddos I have, so I always clean that space with something that will kill the germs and hopefully something that I can throw away. So I try not to use rags that are just going to be in the laundry and used on other surfaces. I'll use that when I need to, but it's not my preference. Okay, you guys, moving on to our living room. It's pretty tidy right now. It is summertime and all of my kids are home from school. And so sometimes that makes the house dirtier, but sometimes it helps with just keeping it cleaner too. So this morning, my kiddos already went through the house and picked up most of their toys. So I'm just picking up small things like Nerf darts and there's a small toy ball that I had to pick up, but nothing big right now, which made this process a lot quicker. And so I'm just doing my normal cleaning for the living room. I clean all of the glass in here, the surfaces, and then I do a good vacuum. Now, yesterday I had a kiddo track a bunch of mud onto this rug, and it's kind of speckled white and gray, but there's a portion of it kind of where I'm standing right now that is really light. So it's kind of an off-white. And so there was a ton of mud on this yesterday. So I did do kind of a spot clean with a stain removal product. And I don't know, it kind of left a cleaning stain on it, honestly. So I might look into buying a carpet cleaner. I've never had one before, but I think I could definitely use one. So I was talking to my husband about it yesterday. So we might end up getting a carpet cleaner because I think I need to clean this rug. It definitely gets a fair share of staining on this area rug. Now I love it and it's a short peel rug, and so it cleans up pretty nice. But my kids eat in this space. We have movie night in here and eat popcorn and that sort of thing. And then they also just, play in here. And so it gets dirty quickly. So I might show a video if I end up getting a carpet cleaner. I might have a video about how, like, which one I use and if I like it or not. So you'll have to let me know in the comments below if you have a carpet cleaner and if you like it, if you have a brand you'd recommend, because I'm kind of starting from scratch here. Okay, guys, now I'm going to clean this really big mirror that we have in the side of this room. My kids love to do like dances in front of this mirror. I've got a 3-year-old and he will like touch this mirror a lot. So it gets dirty. But it's so fun to have this in here just because my kids kind of use it like just as a toy when they're playing around. So that's fun. Okay, here's just a view of what this room looks like now. Like I said, it's a pretty easy room to maintain just because we don't keep a lot of things in here. But I do like to keep the surfaces clean. I just dust those down, clean the glass, and vacuum anytime I'm cleaning this room. So it's always a pretty quick clean unless there's a bunch of toys out. Okay, I'm going to move on. Part of this video is really just getting our floors cleaned. They are so messy right now. Just with 6 people in our house, our floors get dirty anyways. But in summertime, I don't know, my kids are coming in and out of this door that I'm standing right beside often, and they're tracking in mud and grass and all the things. So just this space gets dirty quickly. So I'm going to do a pretty deep like vacuum area of this like space. I'm not going to go quickly. I'm going to go slow and try to get most of it up. And then I'm going to get my mop out and mop this space. And I'm also going to use a like multi-surface spray and spray it on some of the like stickier spots. We had watermelon last night after dinner. And of course, if you have fed small kiddos watermelon, you know that that can get messy and sticky fast. And so I have some really sticky spots on the floor right now that I'm going to have to spray specifically like with multi-surface cleaner, but then I'm just going to mop this space. I really don't like mopping. That's why I don't show it on my channel very often. But today is a mop day. So I'm going to vacuum all of the floors in the main spaces and then mop all this flooring in the main spaces. So this mop that I'm using right now has been a good one. It's lasted a long time. I got this for like when we got married, and so I've had it for a long time. And I actually just broke this mop just now. The head snapped off. And so I went ahead and took that into our garage. I'm just going to do the best I can for the rest of this floor cleaning. But I was so shocked that it broke, and I just think I don't know, those things only last so long. So on top of looking for a carpet cleaning machine, I'm also going to be looking to replace my mop. I think I'll probably get something similar, just that has a like usable rag kind of thing that sticks on the bottom. Something kind of simple. I like that that's easy to use and then easy to clean up as like with too. So that's kind of what I'm going to be looking for, but I don't know, guys, was not my day to mop. I cannot believe I broke that mop. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and finish up the kitchen area. This is always on my cleaning to-do list. This is the heart of our home and like central station right here. I don't know. The kitchen always needs a wipe down. I really clean this kitchen probably twice a day. I shared another video a few weeks ago of what my summer morning routine looks like, where I try to tackle this space every morning, but by the afternoon and kind of when I'm cooking dinner, I've got to tidy it up then too. So I don't know, when you're cooking a lot and you've got a bunch of kiddos in your kitchen, it's hard to keep it clean. So my philosophy with that is just kind of try to stay up on top of cleaning so you don't ever have to do really big cleaning where it takes a bunch of like your whole Saturday morning. I don't really ever want to do that. So I try to tidy up as I go. And typically what I do is make sure the dishes are done. If I'm doing a deeper clean, I will clean out the sink pretty well and then clean the appliances too. But I always clean the counters and I always do the dishes. That's kind of the mainstay of what it takes to keep our kitchen going. And then I try to do the floor. And sadly, my mop broke before I could finish the kitchen mopping. But I am going to just use a rag and kind of spot clean anything that the vacuum can't get up in this space. But I'm going to get these dishes taken care of first because then your whole space feels a lot cleaner to me. I always feel like making your bed and doing your dishes really impact just the flow of the room and whether it feels clean or not. So I try to take care of those pretty fast when I'm cleaning. Okay, I'm gonna run the trash out really fast and then just do the rest of the tidy, and then this room's gonna be pretty much done. I really haven't been having to do the trash very much this summer. My kiddos have been taking it out. They've done a great job with staying on top of the trash can, but I'm gonna take that out now just so I can finish up this room. We have a busy day of swimming planned for the rest of the day. We're going to go to the pool. One of my kiddos is at camp right now, and so we'll pick him up and then eat lunch and then head to the pool. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!